So I have started spending money again, but why? Every February I always do a no spend challenge, but not this year. Now I love doing no spend challenges because it teaches you a lot about yourself and how you react to spending and saving money. I always choose February because it's a month that I don't have any major expenses in, no birthdays or anything like that. It's a shorter month, and it usually is 28 days, so it breaks down into nice even weeks. And the benefit is, of course, you get to save money because you're not spending on anything unnecessary. You're not spending on anything that you don't absolutely need. I usually like doing it because it sets up spending expectations. You get to learn your spending triggers. When you can't do something, you really start to become mindful about why you want to do something. But this year I am not doing one. In fact, I'm probably doing the opposite. I don't plan on saving money at all this year. I know. You're probably freaking out. So you're probably asking yourself, why? This channel is about finance, it's about saving money, it's about investing. None of those will change. Maybe the saving part, I won't be making as many saving videos this year, and not because I don't think it's a good idea, but because of reasons I'll explain in a minute. So why aren't I doing a savings challenge this year? Why am I spending money instead of saving it? Well, this was a personal decision. 2020 was an emotional year for me, not only because of the global pandemic that locked everyone down because of COVID, but there was a lot going on in my personal life as well. Let's talk about my finances in 2020 because they weren't impacted as much as many other people's. I was very lucky that I was still able to have income coming in through dividends. The only companies within my portfolio that deferred their dividends were the banks, and they only make a small percentage of my portfolio. So I was still able to pay bills, have all my living expenses paid, food, rent, all of those things. So I wasn't impacted financially, thankfully. But I was impacted emotionally. I lost my mum, not to COVID. She died of cancer and a few other complications. Plus there was some other personal relationships in my life that broke down that were quite painful. And while I'm sure that many other people, many other people were also struggling during the year, I just found that it was a tough year for me. That's not to diminish that other people weren't struggling as well. Some people lost jobs, some people lost houses. It was a very turbulent year. I was lucky that financially I was fine, but emotionally I was not. So I've made it my goal in 2021, just for 1 year, I'm going to be going out and doing things and spending money. I'm not going to be crazy. I'm not a person that likes spending money, so it's kind of been difficult for me. Fun, but difficult. I've been going out a lot more. If you watch my Instagram stories, you're probably wondering why I'm posting pictures of cocktails and other things like that. It's because I want to start having fun again. Up until this year, I've been pretty frugal and I started investing early, as most of you know, and I've always saved. I remember a time in my early 20s when all my friends were going on vacation to New Zealand, and I decided not to go with them because I'd rather save the money. So I didn't go on that vacation, and I kind of regret that now. I feel that's kind of sad. But there were plenty other things that I missed out on that I chose to either stay home or not participate in because it cost money. And not only did I not spend money on things, I saved it or invested it, I had a pretty narrow and even probably judgmental view on what other people did with their money, which is not a good way to live. For example, if someone bought some sort of designer good, I just couldn't understand why they would spend so much money on that item, even if it was very attractive. People who spent a lot of money going out for entertainment purposes, I was confused why you would spend that much money when you could, like, say, watch a movie on Netflix for virtually nothing, which again is a very narrow and judgmental viewpoint. So I think this year of me spending money is going to be a great experiment, not only for me and for my growth, but also to understand other people as well. Plus, I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. I know that I already am. So the lessons I learned from this year, I feel like are going to make me even stronger financially and with money going forward after this year is over. I am not recommending that everybody do this. I am not recommending that anybody does this. It's just something I want to do for myself. I won't be using any money from my portfolio or any dividend money. That's the lifeblood of my finances, and I plan to keep it that way. What I will be using is the money from the YouTube channel that I earn, is what I'll be using to fund this adventure. So if I only earn $200, that's what I'll be spending within the next month, the following month. If I earn $500, that's what I'll be using to spend, which still isn't really that much money when you think about it. Maybe I should be making more videos, because the more videos I make, the more money I can make and the more adventures and outings that I can go on. Now, I fully accept that saving and investing got me here. I still think saving is important. I absolutely think that investing is important, and those won't change. I will still be investing this year, of course. I will still be making investing videos and finance videos. I just won't be as frugal as I normally am. Now, if you want to follow along and see what I'd be getting up to with the money that I spend, I have got a second channel where I'm going to be putting up little vlogs and things. I don't know if anyone's that interested. It'll just be me going out and spending money and making a vlog of it. It's probably pretty self-indulgent. I'm probably the only one that's going to be interested in it. But I'll put a link below if anyone wants to see what I've been up to. So that is the reason why I am not doing a no spend challenge this February or this year at all. Why I probably won't be saving any money unless I get some windfalls from the stock market. And why I'll be spending all of my YouTube money in going out and having fun and trying to make 2021 the year that I can forget 2020 even happened. Anyway, that is the reason why I will be spending money this year, money that I can afford to spend. And so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Anyway, take care, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye.